All right, Tana, let's tell them about our game day BOGO deal.
Mm-hmm.
That's your line. I'll read it, I guess. Paisanos is bringing it big time every Sunday. Go ahead, Tana. Tana, that's your... You can buy any large pizza and get a second pizza for free. Tell them, Tana. Use the online code BOGO Pizza on the app or online. And then what can they do with the second pizza, Tana? Second pizza's free with equal or lesser value. I'm going to eat. I don't care.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord. I'm so all over myself.
It's a Santana Moss Show. Number 89, hustle all the time. Travis on the right, hot mic on the left. Every single week, it's a lyrical fact.
Now I'm ready to go.
We ready to go.
We ready. Santana Moss Show podcast. Yeah. What up, boy?
How you doing, my brother?
Santana Moss, Travis Thomas. You know, I've been getting a lot of love about this podcast, Tana.
Hey, man. We working on something.
Bro.
We are working on something.
You know, I knew people watched. I knew people showed love, but it was Cowboys week.
Yeah.
That really, like, I was getting DMs. People would see me in the street, and they just be like, yo, we love the podcast, man. Keep going. I was like, it's something about them funky-ass Cowboys that bring the Redskin fans out. And then we done mess around and beat them.
Hey, man.
Tana, you heard what I said on TV.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even see Cowboys fans after they lose to
I
the
haven't
Redskins.
seen a jersey. I haven't heard a whisper from them.
Hello. By the way, can we give some love to Paisanos, please?
What's up?
Huh? Can we just give some love, Tana, man?
Big time everything.
Love Paisanos, and they love us back. So listen, what you been doing since the last time we seen
You
each
always
other?
know, man, I'm so busy.
You always busy,
Like I
Tana.
said, my old barber, rest in peace. I'm just so popular, man.
R.I.P.
I'm just so popular. Nah, but I had a busy week last week. Wasn't too much. I was asking the fellas earlier. It was funny. I was like, hey, how do you pronounce this thing? I mess a word up quick. So
I like to Zumba.
I had a Zumba class. It's Zumba, right? You said Zumba is another one for what it was?
Zumba. I said it's no disrespect to the Zumba community because they could take it this way. So let me preface my comments. To me, Zumba is a 2018 and beyond version of Jazzercise.
Yeah,
My mom
Jazzercise.
used to take Jazzercise back in the day. Zumba's got a little more swag to it, but it's basically a more swagged out version of Jazzercise. Shout outs to the Zumba
Jazzercise,
ladies
they
out
be in
there.
that thing. They be in that thing.
Oh my God.
Them old women be in there
Go
working.
ahead now.
Hey, no, but Zumba. I had a Zumba class. What it was Saturday, and it was one of those things I did with my foundation. We teamed up and raised a lot of money, man, for my foundation.
Awesome.
It was great, man. It was a great turnout, man, and I didn't expect it. Trust me, I just said, hey, Zumba, I don't know what this thing. I don't know what to expect. I didn't know what to expect, but to see the ladies come out there and get it in, get a workout. I participated through a couple of the songs.
I was going to ask what you out there dancing.
Bro, and you know, I trust me, I can't dance. So
You can't dance?
I participate two-step, a little something.
You a thug. You dance like a thug.
I got a little two-step in me, man, here and there. I got a little something in me. I have a little rhythm.
Right.
But I use it for other things.
Hello.
So, but for real, though, enjoyed the class. I enjoyed the kids more than I enjoyed the class because, I went away from all the dancing and got my own little workout in.
Right.
I had a little regimen that I had to stay on pace with, so I did that. And then I saw the kids kicking the soccer ball around. Let me go out here and interact with them a little bit. Enjoyed that. It was tons of fun. So 89 Ways to Give. We try to do things throughout the community just to bring some of the fans, some of the listeners, you name it. They always ask me, what's next? What's next? So I'm going to tell you now, live on air, me and Travis is next. We're going to find a location for you guys to come out and see us live. Something that we went over today that I'm looking forward to doing, bringing to you because I feel like there's so many people listening to us and they want to see us.
Yeah.
And we so cooped up over here. We hiding from everybody. So we're not going to hide.
We're not going to hide.
We're going to show our faces and we're going to bring it to you live.
Well, and I say this all the time, I don't think you get enough credit for the things you do in the community. both here and back home, even in Miami. I know a lot of stuff you do too. So I always salute you. Shout outs to all the ladies out there in Zumba, in bar, in yoga.
Yes.
Keeping everything tight. I just want you to know at the Santana Moss Show podcast, you have two brothers who appreciate all the hard work you put in on that body, Obviously, Gary, with your history and all the winning you've done here, I've been out with Mr. 305 himself over here in this city. He gets big love anywhere he goes.
Because he's pretty.
Because he's pretty.
He's pretty.
Hey.
Pretty Ricky, what a call.
You know, see how his beard and mustache is manicured, like it's manicured, like it's like to perfection. It's like everything is like perfectly groomed.
Everybody know me know I don't like that pretty word. I used to have to fight about that pretty word.
Pretty word. What? Damn.
Because, you know, guys
He's been hearing that a long time, Montana.
All my life.
All
I ain't gonna lie to you. Look, see, growing up, you understand that I wasn't born looking like nothing else. This has been me. So at the end of the day, I understand
It's been pretty. I got it.
It's a gift and a curse,
It's a difference because I would tell you quick. Any chick say, "Oh, he's pretty handsome."
I know that's right.
I prefer handsome.
Oh, so you like to be called pretty handsome,
That cute and pretty.
Cute and
them
pretty.
fighting words.
Yeah, well, because cute is like you're a
he
little
like
boy.
PH. He still like the pretty. They had to say you're pretty handsome.
Man,
Pretty handsome.
It's like this. Where I'm from, man, you know, we brought up a little different.
Right.
You know what I mean? And,
Right.
And if you're pretty, you don't have a chance.
No doubt.
So at the end of the day,
They're going to try you
regardless of how I look, I was getting those tries, and that's why I had to put knuckles on cats, and that's why I'm able to fight or play the way I play.
No
because
doubt.
It was always a struggle. Even if you thought it wasn't a struggle, it was a struggle because you got tried more. You're being small, for one, and then you have a look that most guys don't like, that you look a little different than them. Because you get more attention, you might get
the ladies
the attention from their girlfriend that their girlfriend ain't giving to them. So,
no doubt.
So Tana said he taking girlfriends from people to the young age. I'm 5 years old in the crib.
He told him like this: "Your chick chose me. Don't be mad at me, player."
I didn't even want they chicks. That's the thing about it. Man, I'm fighting you because your chick like me, man.
And I don't got nothing to do with her. Well, hey Tana, the last time we've seen this kind of success, though. 6-2 under Jim Zorn in his first year. You were on that team, Tana.
Yes.
What did y'all finish that season?
Should I share that with you?
8-8.
Yeah.
I say it for you, Tana. How do we avoid that now?
Yeah. Well, you know, it's one of the things as a player, and not sure how much sports you played growing up, but I'm pretty sure you was a guy that, regardless of if you went out there and played a pickup game, basketball, sandlot football, you name it, anything that you desire to play in. You know, one of the things your friends or the persons or the people you playing against, they're going to remember is when they beat you. So that don't mean you're going to beat me today, though.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? That don't mean that if I lost to you four games ago, I'm going to lose to you today.
Right.
And that's how I look at these seasons. Seasons, whatever happened there, that happened then, you know? So, and that was a whole different regime, you know?
Yeah.
Coaches, players, you name it.
Yep.
But one of the things that I alluded to, some of the things that can happen when you fall or see yourself starting 6-2 and then finishing 2-6 and ending 8-8 is that, you know, one of the things that I just talked about. You have to play strong defense, have to be great in defense, and you have to establish the run. I think especially in the time of season that we in right now, holiday season, when it gets cold, you have to have a run game. We had a Clinton Portis in our backfield, and I remember some of the woes of that season was Clinton was clashing a lot with Zorn because we didn't allow Clinton to get off at times when he wanted to get off.
Right.
You know, I remember some of those games we went to New York and played and beat New York in the win. It was a windy game and Clinton got off. But it wasn't an everyday thing. It wasn't an every week thing. It was one of those 1 week we're going to run, 1 week we're going to throw. You have to establish who you are. And I believe that the Redskins right now, even with Alex not showing the fan base what they want to see, we winning games. So if you have what it takes to win now, carry on with that formula. I think that one of the things that I can allude to that season of why we wasn't successful late in the season, I don't think we played anybody.
Right.
We had a lot of success early, but the season and the schedule allowed that, you know. And when it was time to make adjustments, we didn't make them well.
Yeah.
We didn't lean on the Clinton Portis. We didn't lean on some of the things that got us to 6-2, and that will allow you to fall and be 8-8 and seeing yourself, you know, not in the postseason. So I think right now this team only can get better. You know, we've been seeing a Skins team that every week I've been saying it. I'm not finna jump on that wagon. I'm not
Right.
going on that roller coaster with those guys. Show me. You hear me? I'm like them guys from where them arches at. And I'm not talking about McDowell's.
She from the U. You said McDowell's.
I'm not talking. I want to see I'm from where the arches at, and I'm not talking McDowell's. So you tell me where I'm from. The show me state.
The Lou.
Not the U. The Lou. But honestly, I'm a skin. So you
Right.
know I want to see these guys be successful, but I don't want to toot their horns because I want to see them go out with the same energy that they've been displaying week in and week out. So what they've been doing now is only going to allow me and other fans to believe that that's who they are.
Yeah. Well, I'm tooting the hell out the damn horn. Wah, wah.
So you the guy when I'm in the line, I'm on 267 and I see that big old that thing and I look at him and I'm like,
yeah,
you
man.
him, huh?
I'm tooting the hell
You
out the
tooting,
horn.
huh?
You know what? I had a birthday this week, dog.
You didn't invite me out for no outing or nothing, so you did
Yeah.
it with the family.
Let me tell you what happened.
Let me know.
You're going to laugh. 37 is real life. I turned 37 this week, and God bless my wife. She said, what do you want for your birthday? I said, to be left the hell alone. So she went to work. My son went to daycare. I had the day to myself. Sounds exciting. I slept in. That's a must. Check. I got up, did my little workout, made something to eat, took a shower. I said, man, I have nothing to do. It's like 1 p.m. I don't have to work. I don't have any responsibilities. I could do anything. Yep, I'm going to lay in bed. Went back to bed, did not get out of bed until it was time to spend family time. She made me a dinner. I hung out with her and the son. He goes down to sleep at 7 p.m., Santana. I kid you not. At 8 o'clock, I was in bed asleep. Wow. Think about, I am a loser, Santana Moss.
37, man.
37, bro.
That's a bum way to spend your birthday,
Isn't it?
buddy. But guess what, man? Hey, you only live once, so you live through that. Next time. We look forward to next year.
But here's what's funny about life, right? So the next day, I woke up rested than a mug, right?
I know you
Felt
was
good.
refreshed.
I felt refreshed. But then I worked late in TV. I'm tired all over again.
So it was only right. It was only right for
Yeah,
you to say,
yeah,
you know,
I
it's
know.
crazy because I remember talking to you that day and I forgot what our conversation was about. It was brief. And I thought about it. I said, man, you know, I didn't know.
Yeah,
so
'cause
you
we didn't
told
do
me.
the podcast that
So
day.
you was like, hey, it's my birthday. I'm like, man, you should have told me. And I felt kind of bad. I'm like, damn, I would knowing me, the guy I am, I would have had something, you know, just something, you know.
You turn up for birthdays.
Exactly.
I already know.
So I said, you know, I got him. I'm gonna get him when at least suspected. And it would have been just one of those moments. Oh, he comes in today and Tana presents me with something. No, I got him. But I was just pleased to know. I said, okay, he taking a break. Me,
Yeah.
I'm the opposite.
I know you are.
I'm the opposite. Birthday, what? Who, where, when, how?
I know.
Man, that's work. You know what I mean?
I
So-
remember your last birthday, you
Yeah.
turned up for a whole damn weekend.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's funny because someone just told me that the other day. A friend of mine, I was doing something and I was actually out to a meeting. And a friend's through work, you know, they say, well, Santana, no one gets the privilege to have a weekend for their birthday like you. And I was like, well, that's all I know. You know, I've been doing that from day one.
Forever.
So, you know, it's just, it was always one of those things I look forward to because I've always got so much slack from home saying that you don't spend your birthday with me. And I'm like, well, it's my birthday. I came in this thing butt boogie naked by myself.
By your damn self.
So I need to spend it how I want to spend it.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's only right, man. But I'm pleased to hear that you got some rest, man. I mean,
I
we
did
work
get
hard.
rest.
We work hard.
I do. And here's the thing, too. It's 37. Shout outs to all the 37-year-olds out there. But I feel like at 40, I'll do something crazy. But I'm 37.
That's me
like
next year.
That's like an
I'm
ugly
already
number
planning.
looking on paper. 37's nothing. 40 is big.
That's Dion comeback number.
Yeah, with the Ravens. Who has that jersey?
Purple and black.
I don't know if I had that
Prime,
damn
I ain't
jersey.
gonna lie. I still love you when you wore that 37.
We love you, Prime, but man, if something was a little off with Dion in them years. He didn't have the same umph as when he wore 21.
He ain't had the same big toe.
All right, well, here's the deal, Tana. Cowboys come into town.
Cowboys week, baby.
Now, here's the thing. I call you the Cowboy Killer. Tana, man, do you have any eligibility left where you can suit up this Sunday and go out and whoop the Cowboys' ass like what you were born to do, Gemini? Can we get you this Sunday?
You know what's funny about that, man? And I appreciate that. I appreciate all those fans that, for some odd reason, they hit me up on social media and they like, hey, man, we need the Cowboy Killer.
Gotta
Do
have
you really think I can go back out there and do that? You know,
you in better shape now than when you
played.
played.
Right. You're absolutely right. You know, but I do respect this game, and if you're not in this game, you're not going out there with those guys weekly, and not even throughout the season, but beforehand, the preseason and the time down before
one
the
game,
preseason.
dog. You don't think one game?
Don't get me wrong.
You could turn out
when you play this game.
Yeah.
It's like riding a bike. But at the same time, I can tell you, regardless of how I look, that body ain't on that same cycle as
you
those
gotta
guys.
Get back in the
You gotta respect those guys who doing what they doing. They doing it at a high level, and you just gonna jump off the couch and say, well, unless you're Adrian Peterson, you can't just jump off that couch and go out there and compete at that level. But I do appreciate those fans and the folks that think that just because you call me the Cowboy Killer, I could come off the couch and say I'm gonna make a difference.
Hold on, time out.
I ain't gonna make no difference.
Time out. All right, forget one game. Tana, be honest.
Okay.
1-9 route. If Alex Smith said, yo, 8-9, go deep.
I won't even want a 9 route, though. See, you
what would you want? One route.
You got to understand something. The 9 routes would be the young Tana. Shit. I ain't running past nobody right now, man. Let's be real. Man, these dudes out here running.
What you want, a slant?
Man, this put the ball in my hands. Let me be elusive. Let me go out there and work my way down the field. One of the things that I hated when I played the game, that when I got here, we found a way to get me involved early and often.
Yeah.
And throughout those years removed from that first year, it's like every coordinator or every coach that had a chance to design plays around me, they forgot what I was. I was a punt returner. I was a guy that give me the ball in space and let me do the rest.
Ooh.
Now, I know I can run past people, but if your quarterback ain't on the same page, that's why I love Romo so much. And since we're talking about Cowboys, I want to speak on Romo. Every time I was asked a question about Romo, everyone wanted to dog him and talk about how bad he was. But look what he did for Dez's career.
No kidding.
Dez wasn't running by no one.
Nope.
And Romo knew how to say, you know what, if he's even, he's not leaving. Most of us, like the Deshaun Jacksons, the Cooks of Los Angeles, myself in my prime, most of those receivers that have that skill that when they leaving, you throw that ball up there. You give them that nod.
Right.
But later when you watch certain receivers and great quarterbacks that know how to measure how far that receiver is going to get down the field, hey, I'm going to back shoulder this thing.
Right.
I'm going to put it behind him so he can make the adjustment and make this play. I hated when I had guys that would say, well, this is Santana, and I know he run past people. No, if the guy 30 yards downfield and I got to run to get to him, 9 times out of 10, I'm not running past him. He's already too far downfield.
Give me the ball quick in space.
Just give me the ball. Not even if you don't give it to me in space, give it to me back shoulder like you see Aaron Rodgers do it so well. You know what I mean? Those quarterbacks, they knew what they was doing. So, I hated the go route a lot because every coordinator, even in the Pro Bowl, my only Pro Bowl, it seemed like they go. Like, man, I don't know damn go routes all the damn time.
Yeah.
Just give me the ball in space. So if I had anything left in my tank,
right.
Coach, just give me the ball. Let me find a way to maneuver myself down this field, because I used to tell coaches, if you give me the ball early, I get in my zone. Once I'm in that zone, ain't no telling what I'm going to do.
Did you get up for Cowboy games? I know you got up for every game, but what was it about those Cowboy games for you?
So it was a difference, and I'm glad you asked that. It was a difference. So I could think way back to my Optimus years, my Little League years. It was always a team that you played every year. That's going to be the game. Everybody, look forward to it. To me, I think back then, in those days, it was always, and this is for my Miami folks. I played for Scott Lakes, and when we played North Dade, that was like our rivalry, or either Carroll City, and it's crazy for me to be able to say that I'm a Chief because we played their park, and it was always like one of those big games. I remember a coach telling me back then, he was like, man, we had y'all 6-0, and all of a sudden, the last play of the game, you beat us. You quarter pass and you took it all away. And that's the memories that you give. So you fast forward that, and high school was Northwestern. Now, Northwestern, I didn't have too many big games, but it was a rivalry, but we also had divisional opponents. And to me, my rivalry when I played at Carroll City was more of the HMLs and the people in my division. But we talking about rivalries. And, I go to Florida State to Miami. When I got here as a skin, the Cowboy game was like, I was kind of thrown into this rivalry. I didn't know what to expect from the game. I didn't know in 2005, in those last minutes of the game, that I was going to be a difference maker and I was going to end up being this guy that everyone talks about, to this day. Like, I did nothing else but those 2 touchdowns in 2005. But after that game, I can assure you that every year when that game came around again, see, it's crazy because we talk about that game that year, and we played them again that year, and I was the same difference maker. I bombed the same guy probably late in the game and got to the 1 yard line. I scored, but Coach Gibbs, he didn't know for sure. I caught the ball on the one and rolled over into the end zone. He thought the guy touched me, so he went out there and a hurry up offense and gave somebody else a touchdown. So I never looked at that game as, hey, I got to get up for this game. But after 2005, it was in the back of my head is that these your guys. This is a team that you're going to have to get up for. This is the team that the city gets up for. Mm-hmm. So with all that being said, every year I felt like the coaches just brought me a different playbook. Like, it's like they slap me a sheet of paper, say, hey, this is what we want to do. Because, like, they wanted me to be the difference maker.
Right.
But, me, it kind of bothered me a little bit because I'm like, here I am out here. My skill set. What I can do. And all these other teams we play, and you just say, okay, we're going to find a way to get you the ball, however. But against the Cowboys, we want you to be the guy. You know what I mean? And I didn't like it, from that aspect. But I appreciate it when we did play them. I knew I was going to get a heavy load.
Wow. I honestly, man, and I never get a chance to do this because we are boys and we don't really talk like this. But for your show, I feel like it's only right that I am the voice that does this. On behalf of Redskins fans everywhere, thank you for destroying that team your entire career. I mean, think of how many memories you have made for Redskins fans out there. And you hear it. I've been with you when people come up to you and thank you for your career and they bring up the Cowboys. But thank you, Santana.
I appreciate it, my brother.
You know what? If you're watching this right now and you're a Redskins fan, give it up for Santana Moss.
It's a Santana Moss Show. Number 89, hustle all the time. Travis on the right, hot mic on the left. Every single week, it's a lyrical thing.